Here's why I don't use just one translation of the Bible. Because the Bible wasn't originally written in English and has been translated from Greek and Hebrew and Aramaic, you'll find that there are different strengths and weaknesses of certain translations. If you have more of what's called a word-for-word translation, something like, for me, I use the ESV, the English Standard Version, that works really well if you're doing a deep study of the Bible. However, it is easier to miss the forest for the trees, it's a little bit harder to read, and so that's why sometimes I'll also read out of a thought-for-thought translation, something like the New Living Translation, where it's not as good for a deep study, but it is good for getting the overall thought quickly. So when you are reading the Bible, if you're diving in really deep, I recommend using a word-for-word translation like the ESV or the NASB. And if you're just reading the overview and kind of getting the big ideas, big picture, I would recommend starting with something like a word-for-word translation like the New Living Translation.